Hello, Mrs. Lombardo. I'm Dr. Robertson. Oh, why are we seeing you today?
I just moved from Brooklyn. That's in New York, you know. And I needed a new doctor. And my daughter, lovely girl, she recommended you.
So, how long ago did you move here?
I'm not sure. I lost my husband, my dear Sal. Ever since I lost him, everything's such a blur. He was a good husband, my best friend.
I'm sorry to hear of your loss, especially knowing that's the reason you had to move here. I do have some questions about your medicines, though. I see here you're taking digoxin. Now, why are you taking that medication?
I don't know. I've taken it forever, and I just don't know why. Ever since I lost my dear Sal, everything's such a blur.
Well, I believe the best thing we can do for you is order some blood tests to see whether or not you're taking enough medication. But first, if you don't mind, I'd like to do your physical exam. All right. Just breathe in deep.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. May I please speak with Miss Beatrice Lombardo? It's Dr. Robertson calling.
This is Beatrice Lombardo. How are you, doctor?
Well, I'm doing very well, thank you. I just wanted to go over your blood test results with you. Your results show you aren't getting enough digoxin. I'd like to increase your daily dose to 0.25 milligrams. Do you know where you normally get your prescriptions filled? I could call it in for you if you like.
I don't know where they come from. Everything's just a blur since my Sal died. Maybe you could call my daughter Teresa. She does this for me. Since I moved from Brooklyn, she does all of this for me.
Well, I do see here where Teresa has power of attorney for you. I'll be glad to give her a call. You have a good day, Miss Lombardo.
Hello?
Hello, Teresa. It's Dr. Robertson. I'm calling about your mom. She seems a little confused.
It's about her memory, isn't it? I've been so worried about it. And she has been acting so strangely lately. I'm really worried about her. She's supposed to go to the senior center, but I can't get her out of the house, which is just not like her to be so passive. And she has been doing some really odd things lately, rummaging through drawers for hours on end. And I have found her things in the strangest places, like the time that I found her purse in the freezer. And she's confusing how to use her toiletries. She's putting shampoo on her toothbrush.
That makes a lot more sense now. Her blood work shows almost no digoxin in her blood. I thought her dose was too small, but perhaps she's not taking it all together.
Oh, well, I'm convinced she's confusing her medicines, and she absolutely refuses any help in taking them. Doctor, is there anything you can do to help my mother and me?
Well, I think we need to find out more about what's causing these memory problems. There are a few diagnostic tests we need to run.
Mrs. Lombardo illustrates many of the key elements of what I call the straight A's of Alzheimer's disease. She is amnestic for the details of her move to the area and forgets how to take her medicines. She has some word-finding problems and visual agnosia. She was not able to live independently after her husband died because of her functional losses, but she's relatively unaware of the problems. Many Alzheimer patients will also have low engagement in activities with friends and family.